Hello and welcome to VOA's Red Carpet. I'm your host, Jackson Vunganye, with the latest in celebrity news, in fashion, in sports, film, television from around the world. Let's go. And we start with 700 young Africans in the United States of America for the Mandela Washington Fellowship. After studying at U.S. universities, they come together to meet with American political and business leaders in Washington, here in Washington, D.C. It is part of the Young African Leaders Initiative that brings together some of the continent's young leaders. And VOA's Red Carpet was there. Let's check it out.
Empowering youth is at the heart of the U.S.-Africa relationship. Now, with your Yali experience, you bear a special responsibility to help build a better future for Africa.
My name is Michael Kimolo. I'm from Tanzania, and I run a software development company.
I am delighted that we had the opportunity to host you here. I think it was important for us to have the opportunity to interact from you, to be challenged by you, and to learn from you.
My name is Juliana Mustafa. I'm from Niger Republic. Greetings to my family all over from Niger, the capital, Niamey.
The brilliant minds represented here are going to be the leaders, not only on the American stage and the African stage, but on the world stage. And each one of you is not just a cultural ambassador of your nation, but you're going to be the ones who have unique knowledge and wisdom to spread to the rest of the world.
My name is Otuto Amaruche Chukwu. I'm from Abia State in Nigeria. I'm a pharmacist by training, but currently I do more of research on health and social issues. I also do capacity building for young health professionals to improve their ability to render health and social services.
So keep watching VOA Red Carpet.
And you will love it.
So this year, 2019, is proving to be a great year for African music and African musicians. From Tiwa Savage signing a global deal with Universal, sold-out concerts across the US and in Africa by some of the major artists, to Beyonce's new album, which she calls a love letter to Africa. Now, more great news with streaming giant YouTube announcing that it is expanding its Empower Africa Artists Accelerator, partnering with Mr Eazi to back 10 emerging artists in Nigeria. Mr Eazi says that this partnership with YouTube will take Empower and its artists to a whole new level, saying, quote, "We have already achieved great success with our own resources, so there's no telling how far these artists will go with the backing of such a global company." Since its launch late last year, Empower Africa has backed 100 unsigned artists from 11 African countries. YouTube Global Head of Music, Layo Cohen, says, quote, "Africa is setting the tempo all around the globe, and Empower aims to help develop the next generation by funding video production and mentoring opportunities." So we've been talking about Burna Boy quite a lot lately here on the show, including the fact that we went to see him when he came to Washington, D.C. with his concert twice. And now he's back with his 4th studio album, dropping The African Giant. That is the title of the album, African Giant. This time around, the Nigerian artist is blending reggae, dancehall, hip-hop into his music. And Burna also got to work with some artists, big artists from here in the US, like Future, Damian Marley, Skrillex, and his fellow Nigerian rapper, Zlatan. And we can tell that he's super excited about this one, posting on Instagram, quote, "This project was very personal for me, and I hope y'all can learn something from it. So much went into the project, and every single detail was well thought out to be executed the right way." A collaboration everyone has been waiting for is finally here. Chris Brown and Nigerian star Davido. The two have dropped their highly anticipated project, Blow My Mind. But this isn't the first time Brown has collaborated with an African artist. first was with Wizkid in 2014 and 2017, and we bet this won't be the last time either. Rapper Lil Nas X made history on the Billboard Chart. His hit song, Old Town Road, featuring Billy Ray Cyrus, has secured the '1 spot on the Billboard Hot 100 for the 17th week in a row. This makes it the longest-running #1 track, beating out Luis Fonsi, Daddy Yankee's Despacito, and One Sweet Day by Mariah Carey and the Boyz II Men, which both spent 16 weeks in the top spot. And Mariah Carey took to Twitter to congratulate cowboy rapper for breaking her long-standing record. Quote, sending love and congrats at Lil Nas X on breaking one of the longest-running records in music history. Carey tweeted alongside an illustration of her literally passing the torch to Lil Nas X. Mariah Carey tweeted, "We've been blessed to hold this record with a song that means a great deal to Boyz II Men and myself and has touched so many. Keep living your best life." After a month of teasing his fans, Chance the Rapper finally dropped his much-anticipated album, The Big Day, his first solo project since 2016's Coloring Book. The album is already #1 on US Apple Music, and if the title and the ring on the cover of the album don't give it away, the tracks focus on marriage and his family. But what is unique about this release is the diverse group of collaborators, which include Shawn Mendes, Nicki Minaj, Timbaland, and Death Cab, just to name a few. Now, some might think that musicians who perform in New York City's subway stations just show up to earn a little cash and entertain commuters, but that's not the case. They have to compete to perform in the coveted spots. The city's Music Under New York program has been holding auditions since 1985. And DOA's Nina Vishneva explores this underground music world in this report narrated by Anna Rice. Let's check it out.
Musicians performing at some of the New York subway system's busiest spots.
Thank you very much. That was #1. #2 up is Kinu, a fiddle player from the South Bronx.
It's just part of the experience in the city's famed transit system. But before the artists get to perform here, they have to audition for the prized spots. The Music Under New York program has been holding auditions since 1985.
I need it for money. Money and exposure.
More than 400 musicians have already become part of the melodic cacophony of New York's public transport system. And each year, new faces are brought in. Making it here is a big win. Since January, several thousand musicians have auditioned. Just over 300 made it to the finals, and only 20 will be selected.
You know, people from all over the world play and walk all around the subway, all around New York City, and if I can just give them my music for just 5 seconds, I, as a composer, would have done what so many inspiring composers would have wanted.
You don't know these people, they're trying to get to wherever they're going, a lot of them are angry, you know, they're in a rush. But once I actually got that courage, it was something I felt I had to do. And once I started doing it, I got more confidence. I started connecting with people more than I've ever connected with people.
The main criteria used to select these musicians are quality, broad repertoire, and harmony. One more important criteria, the ability to outvoice the coming trains. Program officials say the judges are strict, fair, and come from all backgrounds. Among them, producers and musicians, actors and managers.
I love music and art in the subway. I love how it can transform your journey. You might be walking along and maybe not the best day, and you hear a song or something that speaks to you, or you see a beautiful piece of art.
Jazz, classical music and country, solo or with a band, New York subway has it all. Otar Gigolashvili and Becca Goginashvili made it to the finals after their first audition. The duo sings in 7 different languages and promised to give the Big Apple the taste of Georgian national music. Because it's all the diverse sounds and people that truly reflect the New York experience. For Nina Vishneva in New York, Anna Rice, VOA News.
She's one of the most celebrated recording artists, but Mary J. Blige is spending as much time in front of the camera as behind the mic. The Oscar nominee and multi-Grammy winner is set to star in a Power sequel series, Power Book 2, Ghost. The drama, starring Amari Hardwick as New York nightclub owner Jesse Ghost St. Patrick, follows his attempted escape from a double life running a drug operation with his childhood best friend, all while falling in love with a federal prosecutor despite being married. The show is one of Star's most popular shows, but that has not translated into Emmy nominations for the predominantly black cast. The show's executive producer, 50 Cent, complained about the show being overlooked by the Emmys, saying that, quote, "I like to say it's racial, but that's the easy way to get out of things," adding that people who are running and connected to these ceremonies are not necessarily cool people. After his comments about Emmy nominations, Power creator Courtney Kemp joked, "Well, I guess so now we'll never get one, huh?" She says the Emmy snubs are disappointing, but she is satisfied that the show has recognition from its core audience. Meghan Markle can now add guest editor of British Vogue to her already impressive resume. The Duchess of Sussex guest edits the September issue of this magazine with the theme Forces for Change. Royal officials say that the issue features change makers united by their fearlessness in breaking barriers and includes the conversation between Meghan and former US First Lady Michelle Obama. The magazine cover features 15 women, including New Zealand Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern, actress Jane Fonda, and author Chimamanda Adichie. Meghan, who is on maternity leave from her royal duties after the birth of her son Archie, had worked on the project for 7 months. She said she hopes readers will be inspired by the magazine's focus on the values, causes, and people making impact in the world today. The first spin-off film from the Fast and Furious franchise features the character. And thanks for watching VOA's Red Carpet. I'm your host Jackson Vunganyi. For more on your entertainment news, check us out on www.voanews.com, on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Share, like, let us know what you think about the show. Until next time, goodbye.